My name is Alexis Bruton. I'm 25 years old. I live in Southern California and I'm a CNA.
Hello, my name is Jana Bruton. I'm 45 years old and I work for hospice care.
My name is Janet Hunt, and I'm 65 years old, and I am an ordained minister.
As a nurse assistant, my job is to assist nurses, which can be a variety of things. It can be anything from bathing and changing a patient to taking their vitals, which are their blood pressure, their respirations, their heart rate. It can be comforting the patient. It can be just simply keeping the patient company if they're feeling lonely.
Caring for patients in hospice care can be very challenging. You have patients on different levels who have certain elements that is very painful. So you have to keep the patient very comfortable. You have to love on the patient. You have to care for the patient hygienes.
As a nurse's assistant, there are times that we deal with the death of a patient, which is something that's very difficult because we grow close to these patients. And one experience that I had, which made me really emotional because it was something that I was not prepared for, and I was a new CNA at the time. One of my patients I had literally just finished changing had passed away, but they rushed him in his room from the activity center, and within seconds he was dead. And I literally had to change him and get him ready for his family to come see him. And that part was so emotional because, like, literally 10 minutes prior to that, he was breathing and alive, and he was actually a mean little feisty man. But it's something that you're not prepared for. No matter how many times it happens or how many times you've seen death, when you have a patient that you're caring for, it's something that hits home.
Patient's death, it's very challenging. It's emotional, especially because you tend to take care of a patient on an everyday basis, day-to-day basis, and when they leave, it's like a void in your heart. And you have to believe that they've gone home to be with their maker. That's how I deal with it, and that they're no longer in pain and suffering, but it still is a void. And, you know, at the end of the day, here comes more patients that need you and more loving patients that, you know, you get attached to. And so it just evolves and it goes back and forth every single day. There's nothing that we can do about, you know, death, you know, under working under the hospice care. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen to all of us someday. And I just believe that as long as you're giving them adequate care and love and making them comfortable and doing all what you can as a hospice nurse, it makes you feel rewarded and good that you did a good deed to relieve that patient or made that patient smile or gave that patient just a little bit of glimpse of joy and love and care to make them feel dignified and their life meant something and they were present in the world.
Dealing with a patient's death, even though they aren't your family, is something that you have to learn to deal with. You also have to give yourself time to heal because, once again, that is someone that you are taking care of. So the best thing is to do is maybe get some fresh air. You can even talk to someone about it, but it is emotional, and sometimes shedding a tear or two isn't bad.
As a child, we were made to go to church, and we were made to learn about God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which today I know is the Trinity with clarity. I grew up to become a minister, and I enjoy working with others. And during the process of my career, I was able to go inside the prison and help elderly people that have been incarcerated and now terminally ill. For instance, one of the Charlie Manson girls back. Just seeing the spiritual change from evil to good, showing that when you give your life to Christ, that God forgives you, even though man may not, but God forgives you. And so when Susan B. Anthony went to be with the Lord, I believe that she went to be with the Lord because her sin was forgiven, and she had the compassion to live her life from her mistake because she knew that there was a heaven and hell.